What is up, guys? So there's a little change. This video is going to come out before the one going in a little bit about my past, what I do, what I want for the channel, and then your guys' opinions. But like I said, I put 15-inch Jeep rims. Sorry, that's my son. Put 15-inch Jeep rims on the Mazda. The problem with it was that the offset was different and it was hitting the 15-inch brake, the 15-inch rotor and brake. So I needed to space it out. I did end up getting spacers. I got 1-inch ones. I didn't go with super high-end ones. Why? Because on any given day, normally throughout the week, if I drive the Mazda more than a mile, it is what it is. And on the weekends, I maybe drive it 20 miles max. So I'm not looking to put a lot of money into it. I just really wanted it to work with the cheap tires. So I know it's not the safest, but I found the ones with the best reviews for a decent price. Yeah, I mean, they weren't too badly priced and they had a lot of good reviews. But then I also got something else, and I know a lot of people hate it and they say don't do it, but I'm doing it. So first is the spacers, these ECCPs. Of course they say high quality and try and sell it. Hey, at least it comes in a box that has more than just white. Like I said, they are a little thin. I have seen thinner, but overall they don't seem that bad. They are hub-centric, even though they are cheap thin eBay ones, but you know, not too bad. And then I got these, which are those. You got some LED lights. Hopefully they work and give me a little brighter beam. I don't really ever drive much at night, but the yellow light did drive me nuts. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about installing these. Why? Because if you can't figure out how to put hub spacers on, then, well, you probably shouldn't be putting hub spacers on. And kind of like the LEDs, you can search 1,000,001 videos. So is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on, then I'll bring you back, show you what it looks like all together. And then I'll try and, if I have enough time, or if I want to wait, I will give a video of what the light looks like without these, and then I will show you what they look like with these. Now, a side note, some people say to do it, some people don't. I put thread lockers when I spin these on to the stock studs. I put a thread lock on it just because I don't want to risk it coming loose. But I don't put red because, well, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might change these up in a month or two. So I really don't want to put red and have to fight them. So I'm doing blue. Should be good enough if I tighten them down. And then I'll put these, like I said, and I'll bring you back for these. And then I'll try and get the video for these. It is just me tonight. My wife is working. So I do have to... Where is he? Watch my son. Alright guys, so I got her all done. It's just about to get dark enough to where you're going to be able to see the headlights, but let me show you what I have. Alright guys, so that's how much a 1-inch spacer sticks out. I still gotta mess with it because the tire seems to be cambering a little bit, so I gotta mess with the top. But that's how much it sticks out. Now, that's stock. So, does give it a little more aggressive look. Now, let me get back to it, and I'll get all of them on and show you what it looks like. There she is. Can't remember. I'll have to go back and look at the footage if I showed you the front and what it looked like without it. Wow. I might have to get an alignment because everything seems to be off. I don't know, maybe it's just because I lifted it up and sat her back down. But not bad, can't tell. Got plenty of room now. I can fit 2.5 fingers in between them. There it is. Let me let it get a little bit darker. I'll show you the photo of what the headlights look like stock, and then I will be putting in the LEDs, show you that. Now this is with headlights that are fogged, not so much yellow, but fogged up, scratched up, beat up. I will be this weekend starting with like 220, working my way all the way up to 2000, and then clear coating them, just to try and get them as clear as possible, maybe give it a cleaner look, you know. And then maybe I'm debating if I want to clean off and redo the plastics, give all the plastics a fresh black coat of paint. Yeah, so let's wait till it gets a little darker, and I'll show you what the headlights look like. Actually, just testing it out. It looks like there's enough light to be able to see. So let's do it while there's still a little bit of daylight left, but you can still see them. Like I said, with my Dodge, I can't remember last time I ever used high beams. Same with the Mazda. I don't need it. I live predominantly in the city, and when I go off road or when I go out to the woods, I just don't like high beams because I'll forget, and then I blind people. Then I'm the asshole, and I hate when people blind me. So let's hope that these LEDs don't blind anyone. A lot of the reviews said they didn't in stock housings, so let's hope they don't. Alright, let me get to installing them. Alright, so these are the factory bulbs. It's hard to say. There you go. See how scratched up and fogged up they are? So that will all be going away, so they will be getting clearer, but not too bad, as you could see. I mean, there's pretty even line. Of course, it drops off a little bit on the passenger side, but there's a hot spot there and a hot spot there. Let me show you the high beams. So there's the high beams. Not too bad. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I've ever used high beams. Like I said, ooh. Alright, so there is a little light coming from there, my neighbor's house, but let me turn these on and see how they look. So they seem to face lower, a lot lower. Not as hard of a cutoff line. It does glare out up on the top, sadly. The main focal beam seems to be a lot lower though, so maybe it won't be as blinding. Only time will tell with driving around. It does light up a whole lot. Now, one thing I never thought of is, do these have a high beam? Oh wow, they do. Okay. It's harder to see on camera, but it does kick out wider and a little bit taller, and it does make a brighter focal point in the middle, but overall, not bad. Now, of course, it's hard to tell, but once you get down here, you can see way more clear how horrible this side is with these LEDs. As you can see, this side isn't as bad. It's all spider cracked underneath though, so I'll never get rid of that. But overall, not bad. There you have it, guys. So that's me putting my 1-inch spacers on my redheaded stepchild Mazda and putting some new LED lights. I might be painting the bottom, giving the plastics, like I said, a refresher and things like that. But that's it. So if you like these videos, or well, this video, like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more videos. Take it easy, guys.